A long, winding road stretches into the inky abyss, swallowed by a thick, electric blue fog. The air hangs heavy and still, yet an almost imperceptible wind whispers through the ethereal mist. The only sound is a gentle rustle of unseen leaves, creating an eerie, profound silence. The atmosphere is thick with unspoken tension, a chilling hint of something otherworldly lurking within the fog. The electric blue fog pulses with an unseen energy, beckoning into the unknown with an ominous glow. A lone figure, a young man, drifts along a desolate road, his simple clothes flowing like whispers in the oppressive silence. The shifting fog, a living entity, alternately embraces and releases his silhouette, deepening the mystery of his journey. His posture, a canvas of quiet contemplation, speaks volumes of an inner world, vast and uncharted. Yet, a subtle furrow in his brow, a ripple on the calm surface, hints at a growing unease, a silent dread. The road stretches endlessly before him, a ribbon of uncertainty unfurling into the vast, empty landscape. He is a solitary sentinel, swallowed by the immensity of the world. His isolation, a stark, haunting visual. On a lonely road, the young man stops, his head tilted, listening to an unseen presence. His eyes, wide with apprehension, scan the swirling blue mist that envelops him. The mist seems to breathe around him, a silent, almost sentient entity in the eerie night. A gentle wind wraps around him, an invisible force whispering secrets. His voice, barely a whisper, breaks the profound silence. The night was silent, too silent. On a lonely road, the young man's face reveals a flicker of concern, his eyes fixed on a point just beyond the frame. His breath mists visibly in the cold air, a stark contrast to the profound stillness that surrounds him. The young man's voice, a solitary sound, echoes in the vast, silent expanse, amplifying his unease. He whispers, "Something feels wrong, like I'm not alone." His gaze darts around, searching the empty landscape, a shiver of apprehension running down his spine. The chilling silence answers, a palpable presence on the desolate road. On a lonely road, a mysterious figure materializes silently from the swirling fog, an unnerving presence. Cloaked in dark, flowing garments, the figure's silhouette blends seamlessly with the dense mist, gender ambiguous and ethereal. The appearance is instantaneous, as if the figure stepped out of a fold in reality, defying all laws of physics. There is no trace of movement, no rustle of fabric, just a sudden and chilling arrival that disturbs the air itself. The young man stares, frozen, as the figure's silent presence looms large, an inexplicable threat materializing before him. The fog swirls around them, an accomplice to the mysterious figure's unsettling emergence, deepening the sinister atmosphere. The young man recoils in terror, his eyes wide with surprise and a touch of primal fear. He takes a hesitant half-step back, his hand rising instinctively as if to ward off an unseen blow. He stares, bewildered, at the figure, trying to comprehend its impossible, sudden arrival. His voice, a mere whisper, escapes his lips. Out of nowhere, someone appeared. Against the eerie blue fog, the mysterious figure stands perfectly still, an imposing silhouette of silent enigma. Its face remains obscured by deep shadows, adding to the unsettling mystery surrounding its presence. The young man's voice shatters the silence, now laced with a palpable tremor. He asks, his voice barely a whisper, "Who are you?" On a lonely road, a slow, deliberate zoom closes in on the mysterious figure, its face obscured in deepening shadows. Too faint, electric blue lights ignite in the shadowy depths where its eyes should be, a captivating, unnatural glow. The soft, intense radiance of the blue eyes seems to deepen the surrounding darkness, pulsating with an eerie energy. A profound shiver runs down the young man's spine, a chilling sense of profound otherness engulfing him. On a lonely, desolate road, the young man grips the steering wheel, knuckles white, his gaze fixed forward. His eyes betray him, drawn to the rearview mirror, where two glowing orbs pulsate menacingly. A cold shiver races down his spine, a chilling blend of terror and an irresistible, unsettling pull. An ominous voice echoes in his mind. His presence felt unnatural, almost unreal. His voice cracks with a desperate plea. "Why are you staring at me like that?" On a lonely road, the world around them suddenly halts, the gentle fog and subtle wind ceasing entirely. Every particle of dust, every strand of hair, every breath freezes, creating an eerie, static tableau. The figure's eyes intensify with an eerie blue glow, the only dynamic element in the frozen scene. An invisible force presses down, rendering the young man utterly immobile, a silent scream in his darting eyes. His body is locked in place, a prisoner in a world where time itself has stopped, trapped in an unseen grip. On a lonely road, the young man's face contorts with a silent, growing panic. His mouth agape, his eyes, wide with terror, dart frantically. But no sound escapes his frozen lips. Muscles rigid, he strains against invisible bonds, a silent scream trapped within his chest. Yet, he cannot move, utterly ensnared in an unseen force. A chilling voice echoes. In that moment, time itself stopped. On a lonely road, the young man's eyes are locked onto the mysterious figure, whose otherworldly blue gaze pierces through him. He struggles to speak, his voice trapped in his throat as a desperate question echoes in his mind. What is happening? I can't move. The profound silence is broken only by the frantic thudding of his heart, vibrating against his ribs. His mind churns with fear and confusion, the eerie silence amplifying his growing terror. Against a backdrop of encroaching blue fog, a mysterious figure begins to dissolve, its form becoming translucent. The silhouette merges with the swirling mist, becoming indistinguishable from the air itself. Only its glowing blue eyes remain, holding their light for a chilling moment. Then, the eyes extinguish completely, leaving behind only the thick, silent fog. The last vestiges of the mysterious figure vanish, leaving an unsettling void in the air. A soft sigh of wind returns, stirring the fog, as the world snaps back into motion around the young man. The young man gasps, taking a deep, shuddering breath, his limbs regaining movement. He stumbles, regaining balance as if from a long fall, whispering, and just like that, he was gone. The young man stands alone on a lonely road, engulfed by a blue fog that now feels haunting. His eyes frantically search the empty space where the mysterious figure once stood. He scans the desolate road ahead and behind, his breath catching in the thick, swirling mist. A complex mix of confusion and disbelief clouds his face, etched with a lingering sense of awe. The blue fog swirls around him, thick and heavy, echoing his unspoken question, his voice barely a whisper against the silence. He wonders aloud, was he ever real? The young man resumes his walk, his steps now heavy with a newfound hesitancy, the blue tones of the fog swirling around him. His eyes dart nervously into the ethereal blue mist, searching for a presence that lingers just beyond sight. The soft glow of the lonely road remains, but an unnerving tension now permeates the air, a silent question hanging. Each glance into the swirling fog is a desperate search, a silent plea for the mysterious figure to reappear. The encounter's true nature remains a haunting mystery, etched into the very fabric of the cinematic blue landscape. Ahead, the road vanishes into an endless expanse of blue mist, a path into the unknown, forever shrouded in enigma.